All right, guys, welcome back to the Bennett Brothers podcast. Today, this is the Jacob and Titus podcast because we don't have my brother because he's a nerd, but Titus is going to be taking his spot. You guys already know who Titus is because my brother also wasn't on the last podcast because he's too busy watching TikToks. That's not actually what he's doing, guys.
He's at home playing video games.
I don't know what he's doing, but guys, we're actually here today to talk about all of the weird shit that people watch on mainly TikTok, but all other platforms as well, because we were recently trying to dive into your world a little bit ago and look at all of the stuff that people watch, and we found some of the nerdiest fucking shit ever. But here's the issue with 90% of the trending fucking videos that you idiots are watching. None of them are educational. You're not learning anything. You're not getting anything out of watching these videos. You're watching people rub on their bodies or do nerdy ass weird shit that does not even matter. Why are you watching it? It's the same thing as the people that you surround yourself with, the content and the information that you bring into your life and your brain and your For You page is fucking up your life. You're wasting hours, if not even just minutes, even just wasting minutes on this type of shit is fucked up. It's terrible for your life and you shouldn't do it. And
everything you see on the internet is, and every song you listen to that's absolutely garbage, it's in your mind for the rest of your life.
It affects you.
You'll be 40 and you'll remember the fucking skibbity toilet meme on fucking TikTok.
Bro.
And the baby.
All the
and
kids.
Fortnite.
Where did skibbity toilet come from? Because all the kids are saying it, and I just want to say, if you're a kid that says that, I'm not going to attack little kids, but I don't like you.
You're going to remember that when you're 40, and you're going to be like, damn.
Skibbity toilet.
That shit's so retarded.
Same thing with the...
or you're going to still think it's funny.
Are you from Ohio? Like, I don't understand that either. What if I was from Ohio?
What was wrong with Ohio? That's what I don't get.
You know what? When these kids turn 18, if they ask me if I'm from Ohio, I'm just going to fuck them up. See if I'm from Ohio, bitch.
Like the people in Africa. These people don't have water. They don't. They have water.
But anyways, guys, the shit that's trending today, I don't have really too many clips to reference because I don't watch this fucking shit. But
pretty much, we came here to tell you guys that everything you watch is
garbage and it's gay.
We're here to tell you that you're retarded and gay.
You're
and
absolutely
the shit you watch
consuming shit.
Bullshit.
The system
Terrible
is
shit.
trying to force shit down your throat, and you're just taking it. You're just like, gurgling it.
And then the new AI stuff that you guys are watching, and you guys are like, oh, it's... Like, you guys watch it, and you guys think this shit's real.
Yeah, and not to mention, I said that none of it's informational, but some of it is informational, such as, like, news clips and fucking shit of that realm. People watch those as well. Fuck the news.
Fuck the news.
The news.
The news is all script by the government.
Is all shit. You're consuming shit on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram instead of consuming good content. And then you're also consuming the news. I make rules in all of our businesses. No news allowed. One of my roommates, like 2 years ago, used to watch the news. I would shut the news off. I'd be like, no fucking news, bro. It was funny. It was kind of a joke. But I genuinely hated the news. Every time I seen it on, I'd get mad and I'd shut it off because it's bullshit and it just consumes your mind.
My grandfather, when we lived in Alaska in Anchorage, I would wake up at 6 hearing the news channel. And
I would throw rocks at the TV. All right, there you go.
I would wake up at like 6 hearing the news channel because he would leave the door open. I don't know why he would leave the door open. Maybe he was scared of the dark. He needed the light because he couldn't afford a nightlight.
Bro, but seriously, like...
And he would laugh at the news because he knew it was bullshit.
Right.
He knew it was bullshit. You guys don't laugh at the news because you guys are like watching the news.
People get
like,
scared from the news.
Shit, this person just like everything on the news is all run by the government.
People thought the world was going to end from the eclipse. They're like, we're all going to die. The eclipse is coming.
We're fucked.
The system just confused you for a few days. You just wasted a few days of your life distracted and fucked over because of something you've seen on the shitty ass news that the system portrayed, and you wasted a whole day of your life. Same thing with all your social media videos you watch that are all fucking shit, just as well as the news. You're like, oh no, the world's gonna end. I better take 3 days off from work because there's no point in working because the world's gonna end. No, they just stole 3 days from you and you're a fucking idiot. Congrats,
like
dickhead.
Like in 1999, they thought the world was going to end in the 2000s.
The world's ending every year. 2012, the world was going to end. Coronavirus, the world was fucking over, which wasn't even real. Corona was fake, and everyone thought it was real and that the world was gonna end.
You guys were dying from the shit that they put in your arms.
Bro, and you guys were dying from the fucking flu. If you died from the coronavirus, fuck you. You didn't die from the coronavirus. I'm not trying to speak bad on the dead, but if you believe someone died from the coronavirus, they didn't. They died from some horse shit. And this fucking media pushed on you that they died from.
I bet you during the coronavirus they were putting stuff inside our stuff to keep us clean at that time, and then that's what was getting us sick.
No, but,
I don't think that's. I don't think that's real at all.
The thing
that's
about,
just like. That's just like something that I'm mentioning. Like maybe.
Right, but here's what happened. When Corona was at its peak, the flu didn't fucking exist. You want to know why?
Because it was the flu.
It was the flu.
It was the flu.
And they were saying that it was coronavirus, and people are dumbasses, and they believed it. That just shows how much you guys believe all of the shit that people are saying. You believe social media. You believe the news. You believe anyone who tells you that you're going to get coronavirus and die. You believe whoever the fuck said that the eclipse was going to end the world. You want to know what I did during the eclipse? I sat right there at that desk. There's a desk behind the camera that you guys can't see. And I fucking worked. And it went completely dark in this room, and I never thought for one moment that the world was going to fucking end. I was like, huh.
I was like, damn.
World's still here. I'm still alive. I'm still working. I'm still signing clients. I'm still doing a podcast. Weird how the fucking world didn't end, because I never thought that it would, because I'm not a fucking dumbass.
When the coronavirus was a thing, I remember watching on the news. It was like, they threw, like, everybody that died, they would blame it on coronavirus. Man jumped out of a plane and his parachute didn't work.
Corona on the way down. Coronavirus.
He died.
He passed away from hitting his head on a brick. Corona. But, hey.
Man's parachute did not work.
Here's how much I paid attention.
He fell and died. Coronavirus.
Here's how blind I was to coronavirus. And here's how much I didn't give a single fuck. I didn't know Corona was a thing until I was in an airport one day. And this was already a year into coronavirus. I was in an airport, and they told me to wear a mask. And some lady told me, hey, you know, coronavirus is really common. It's really common to catch corona during the airport, like while you're in the airport. And I was like, what is corona? COVID-19. This is when people still called it COVID-19, actually. I was like, I don't know what that is. And everyone's like, it's the biggest fucking thing ever right now. Everyone's dying from it, and you don't know what it is? It's from China. Some dipshit ate a bat, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. Because it wasn't real, and I had never gotten sick from it. I had a little cold, and they're like, you might have COVID.
You know,
what the fuck is COVID?
You know, he probably just got food poisoning.
Bro, duh. You ate a fucking bat. No shit, you got sick.
And then died.
That doesn't mean we're all gonna... Everyone doesn't catch a sickness from someone eating a bat and dying. Did he even die?
Yeah, he died.
Okay, well, he died. That's because he ate a bat.
I heard many other stories. I heard a guy that he ate the bat. I heard that the bat shit in his food and he died from it, and he got like really sick and then it passed on. And then I heard another story of like the bat like somehow laid eggs in his dick.
In his dick?
Yeah.
What, did he bang a bat?
Probably.
Bro, I swear this
STD.
dude and fucking, it never happened. Okay, I don't even know why I'm stressing this, because everyone knows now that it never happened, but you're a fucking idiot for believing it in the first place, and you should throw your phone off a fucking bridge because you don't deserve to have one, because you're so susceptible to believing bullshit, and you should never watch the news again because it's complete fucking horse shit, and you don't have a big enough dick to say, fuck you, that's bullshit. You don't have the brains of your own to say, no, this dude didn't get some virus from a bat, and it's not walking its happy ass across the world from China to come and fucking bite me.
You know, if COVID was really that bad, I would expect going to the airport and seeing people coughing their fucking lungs out and passing out on the ground.
Right.
That's what I call a terrible pandemic where everyone is dying.
Bro, you want to know?
I don't know anyone that almost died except from getting the coronavirus.
Right.
Or no, getting the vaccine.
The shot, right.
Yeah, getting the shot.
And
somebody got the shot, and I remember he went home and pretty much his heart almost exploded, so they rushed him back to the hospital, and now he's never been the same.
Because he got the shot?
Yeah, because he got the shot.
Bro, that's fucking insane. You know how many people I cut off because
they got the vaccine?
I cut off a lot of people, not because they got the vaccine, but because of the concept of getting the vaccine. I asked them, why'd you get the shot? Oh, because I wanted to go to the military. Oh, because I didn't want to lose my job. What kind of a weak fucking piece of shit do you have to be to say, I got the vaccine because I didn't want to lose my job, instead of just telling your boss to get fucked?
I got the
How are you gonna
vaccine
let...
because it said I could get 2 cheeseburgers from Burger King and French fries.
No,
That's why
seriously,
I got it.
how weak do you have to be to say, you know, my boss said I have to get the vaccine? Tell your boss to get fucked. Seriously, if you're going to inject something into your body that could absolutely fucking ruin your life or kill you or nearly kill you or be a test dummy for it and you don't even know what's going to happen because your boss told you to, you are a weak fucking piece of shit, and you should tell your boss to get fucked, have a backbone, and do not get the shot. But no, people really showed how fucking weak they were when the shot came around. So I lost a lot of friends because of the shot. I was like, fuck you.
The fact that you
We're
believe
not
in this,
friends.
you can leave. You can leave because you really think all of this is real. And you got the vaccine because you were so worried about it.
Yeah.
And you really believe this shit.
I seriously, I lost a lot of friends. But you know what's really crazy about the shot to me is the fact that people just really showed how weak of a world we have. And I know this subject's kind of irrelevant at this point. COVID was so long ago that it doesn't really matter that much. But as a little recap, guys, 90% of the world is a bunch of weak motherfuckers, and they're so easy to be controlled. And I genuinely believe that, like, the system got probably a hard-on from that one. They were like, bro, we could take over the world and these motherfuckers wouldn't question us. If we sent everyone a mask, a big mask in the mail and told them they need to put it on or they're going to die, they would put it on and we could just suction it to their head and then we could control them through it and nobody would question us. That is the type of shit that these people could be thinking, and they're just like, bro,
Dude,
we
people
got
are-
them.
dude, people are
we
getting chips in
fucking
their
got
brains.
them.
Dude, people are getting chips in their brains by Elon Musk. Do you see that?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I did. I mean, I trust Elon. I like Elon, but I would not get a chip in my fucking head. Fuck that.
I think Elon Musk is an alien.
An alien? Bro.
I think he's an alien.
I love Elon and I trust Elon Musk, but nobody's putting a chip in my fucking head, bro. It's just like, it's like you trust.
It's literally the start of brain control.
It's like
controlling people.
It's like trusting your best friend, bro. I'm not going to jump off a cliff because my best friend told me to. Fuck that. I'm not getting a fucking chip. Not in my head, bro. Sorry, guys. I had to save you from Titus's coronavirus again.
Fuck.
But
I wanted them to get it. Get the vaccine right now so you don't get my coronavirus.
seriously, man.
If you don't get
people
it
were-
right now, you're going to die tomorrow.
People were wild on the virus, but I want to talk a little bit more about, you know, what's trending. I see like 90% of people watching some of the most stupid shit ever, but here's like the big deal about the trending shit that's going on today. You know, the things that are trending are really controlling people on a level where people aren't questioning what they're consuming, but they're also not questioning what they're believing, but they're also not questioning what they're letting manipulate the way that they act. They're just like, oh my God, I love this stupid bitch who told me that this was funny, blah, 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 blah. And I watched it and now I say it and now I act this way and now I'm saying shit like skibbity pop and are you from Ohio? You're acting like the people that you're watching and you're not questioning whether these people are okay
The
or if they're
biggest thing
fucking
that's
retarded.
trending. The biggest thing that's trending right now is AI. People are literally using AI to manipulate other people. Have you guys seen those videos where it's like popular celebrity and then they're like, all right, go to this website and I'll give you $1,000 right now.
But
How
it's
many-
not really them.
How many of you guys actually clicked on that? I want to know.
Is it actually them though?
No, it's not. I've seen
So
it-
scammers are
I've
using this
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, they are.
Holy fuck.
I've seen like 10 different celebrities. It was Elon Musk, and then it was Mr. Wonderful or whatever his name is on
From
Shark Tank.
Shark Tank?
Yeah, from Shark Tank. I'm being serious. And
Oh, I seen that, dude.
And then there was one on Mr. Beast that I saw 2 days ago.
Yeah, I seen the Mr. Wonderful one, and I was like, I've never seen an ad about Mr. Wonderful. What is this? What the
Yeah.
fuck is going on here? And I was skeptical, so I didn't click on it. Whoever's doing it is kind of an idiot. I'm not going to lie, because it's not working out for him very great. But
I want to know how many people got scammed right now.
I don't really
like
give a
on
fuck.
those ads.
I don't give a fuck who the fuck got scammed. I'm not talking about what's trending. I am talking about what's trending, but what matters is the way that people are consuming this and acting. They're acting as if this shit is the world. It's like something's trending. I got to show my whole family. I got to waste hours on this. I got to talk about this forever. I'm going to waste 3 hours telling my mom about what happened in this video and who this influencer is. And influencers are dipshits nowadays as well. They're worthless. All they do is funny shit, and all they do is jerk off on the fucking camera, and people love it. People eat this shit
You
up.
know, I think people.
Your favorite influencer is fucking useless and is manipulating you and stealing your time away from you, and you're not doing anything about it because you're dumb, and all you do is watch fucking TikTok and jerk off to your favorite fucking influencer that has a big booty because you have no control over your own mind and you're a fucking nerd.
Build some fucking standards. Figure your
Have
shit
standards for the shit that you watch. Seriously. That's a great point. Have standards for what you fucking consume into your mind. People have
out. Everything that you watch and consume, everything that you see will be in your mind forever. Like your favorite trend that you watch and that fit, like everyone would say, the baby. And they would say, let's go.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? And then everyone's doing this skibbity toilet thing. Like
Bro,
we were
I
saying
wasn't
at the
a part
start.
of it. I never even seen it.
Everything
I
that
don't
you
know
could-
trends.
You know?
But I will say this.
And
you should
and
have
the low taper fade.
You should have a consumption diet. Everything you're watching should fit the diet of basically just like as if you were eating. If it doesn't fit this criteria, you don't fucking watch it. If I don't fit your criteria, do not watch me. If you don't get value from me, do not watch me. If you don't get value from your favorite influencer, do not watch them. Block their fucking account. If you do get value from them, then consume it. Pick like 10 people who you actually get value from, and anybody else, do not watch them. You should watch what you consume, just like as if you were eating it, as if it was a huge part of your life. And if you consume too much of it, it would kill you, just like bad food or just like meth.
Be like your Uncle Caleb.
The wrong content is the equivalent of meth. It's giving you this dopamine, but it's fucking you over in the end. You're just rotting your brain.
You know, I think in this generation of people now, I think like when COVID first started, like people were stuck at home and all they could do was watch TV or play a board game. But nobody's gonna play
social media.
Yeah,
got
exactly.
A lot bigger.
So like after when like people don't know how to like socialize anymore, like at all, like people in public are weird.
They are.
They don't know how to talk to
People
you. They
are
don't know
fucking
how,
aliens.
They don't know how to. They're literally robots walking around.
Bro.
And when you say like
People
like,
are zombies.
you say
for
something
real.
like motivational to people, and then they're just like they look
Fuck
at you funny.
you.
They're like,
How
"What?"
dare you?
Yeah, how dare you tell me?
How dare you?
And
How dare you say the news is
How
not
dare
true?
you?
Fuck you.
Fuck you! How dare you tell me this stupid bullshit
Your
that I
mom
don't even want
should
to
have
hear?
disciplined you.
I know I'm fat.
How dare you tell me not to buy the Snickers bar?
I'm gonna buy it anyways.
Fuck
I'm gonna
you.
fucking eat it.
I'm gonna do it in front of you to make you mad. No, but seriously, bro, people in public now, you're right. They're fucked, man. You go to the store,
Yeah, exactly.
99% of people are fat. 99% of people are ugly as fuck because they don't know how to take care of themselves. They're all zombies. They don't know how to communicate. I say hi to like everyone I walk by. Nobody fucking says hi to me ever because everyone's a fucking zombie and they're all
They
bots.
glare at
They're
you.
fucking robots. They're just like, "Arr, what the fuck are you mad about, you fucking nerd? Your family's still alive. Everyone you love is still here. You're not in fucking a third world country getting blown to fucking bits. What is your issue? You're in fucking America at Target. You don't need to be a fucking douchebag, you nerd. Get the fuck... Bro, people are straight up zombies. They're fucked. Everyone's fucked. The world's fucked. They're just... Everyone is just... how much does this cost? $1.99? Okay. Like, bro, you're at Target. Just straighten up a little bit. Get some fucking life in you, man. People have no life in them anymore. People, I don't know if it was COVID times that made people like this. I don't know what it was, but nobody has any life in them anymore. They're all just fucking zombies.
That's
They're
why.
all weird.
That's why people believe so much on social media now. Because when they were at home during COVID, they would just look at their phones and watch TV.
But it's also-
and then like,
but
and
it's
then when they go
also-
out in the real world, and then they like after COVID, then they don't know how to socialize. They don't know what they're doing. Like they don't know like how to respond
Be
to
a
life.
human?
Yeah, be a human. And that's why people believe so much on their phones, scrolling, looking at stupid bullshit. Because when they look at it, then because that's all they know for like the past
It is.
3-4 years. So they believe more on their phones than they would actually realizing
And-
what's going on around them. Instead, they believe more on their phones than they can comprehend in real life.
And they're so far into it already that they're fucking zombies and they
Yeah.
can't think for themselves. They're like, my favorite influencer said this, so it must be true. I'm too dumb to think for myself because everywhere I go, I don't talk to people. Oh, that's another thing, man. I always think about, man, it must be sad to be like the average person, not ever talking, going into public. And I cannot imagine waking up and not talking to people, man.
And
People walk around like, hold on. People
Okay.
walk around like zombies and don't talk to anybody. Bro, that has to be depressing as fuck. Like, I don't even like people. I don't even like talking to people, but I feel a different energy when I talk to people and I actually start communicating. I start to feel a little bit of fucking light in my life because it's like, all right, I'm not just dead silent. I have a voice. I'm talking, you know. I'm out here being a part of the fucking world rather than just sitting there in my little ball not contributing to the fucking world. I made that old lady's day by saying hi to her. You know, you start to feel a little bit better rather than just shutting the fuck up and being too much of a bitch to ever even talk to anybody. You start to feel like you're part of the world instead of just a fucking nerd and a nobody.
People get mad over compliments nowadays. I see
They
some
do,
guy. I
bro.
see some guy with like a nice shirt. I'm like, yo, it's a really nice shirt, dude. I really like it. Where'd you
Oh,
get
really?
it?
Fuck you.
Where'd you get it? Oh, and then walks away. Doesn't even
Bro,
say anything.
People
He just
don't
looks
know
at
how
me,
to communicate
glares at me,
anymore.
and just completely ignores what I just said.
That's
Doesn't even
true,
know
man.
how to socialize.
If someone's running down the road, I'll drive by them and be like, "Fuck yeah, man, get at it."
get it, and then
They'll
they're like,
get offended.
they're like, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, you piece of shit. Motivate me.
And
Fucking
then,
asshole.
And then you roll up your window and you're like, did I say something wrong? Should I
What did I
Should I
do?
said fuck you?
Really? Like, should I have started yelling David Goggins quotes at him? Fuck you, you're lazy bitch. Run faster. What did I do?
Drive by, slap him on the ass. You go, man.
Bro.
Run. Starts chasing us. We're like, whoa.
Yeah. And you know what? I feel like a lot of the manipulation, one of the biggest factors.
Karen's is a big subject on what we're talking about.
Fuck Karens.
They get
Hold
mad
on.
over
We'll
stupid
come
shit.
back to Karens in a minute.
All right, speak.
With the way that everyone's being manipulated, obviously, by the media, by the system, that's kind of the rabbit hole that we're in right now. So I want to talk about pharmaceuticals, man. People are so manipulated into pharmaceuticals. Like when a certain somebody a few years ago flew down to come and live with us from his mom's, I'm not going to say who I'm talking about, we took all of his pharmaceuticals away and threw them in the trash. And his mom told us, hey, he needed those. He was on 13 different pharmaceuticals. We took them all away and we threw them away. He was fine. He believed he needed them and he freaked out for a little bit, but he was fine.
He freaked out for like 3 days.
Right, and then
And then
he
like
was
the
perfectly
the
fine.
fourth day, he totally forgot about him.
Right, because he
didn't
never needed them. He had all
he
these
never
diseases.
even knew they existed.
He had all these diseases that didn't fucking exist, but so many people are convinced that they need pharmaceuticals because they don't think for themselves. They're just like, oh no, I have all
I
these
need
issues.
this.
Question it. Question the pharmaceuticals you're taking. Question the stuff you're consuming. Question the shit you're being told. Question everything and realize that you're a fucking dumbass and you're on all this shit you shouldn't be on. The pharmaceuticals that you're taking, 90% of them, you don't need them. You're just being lied to so they can sell you these pharmaceuticals and you're not questioning it. You're on it. Your kids are on it. Your grandma's on it. Your dad's on it. You swear by this shit. You think you need it. You're convinced that it's made your life better because a doctor told you this. Whereas in reality, if I took those pharmaceuticals and I replaced them with a plain pill that did nothing, it wouldn't change a fucking thing about your life other than the fact that your doctor wouldn't make any more fucking money. Because pharmaceuticals are a big fucking lie and people are brainwashed fucking idiots.
What he said.
You have anything
Like-
to say
like-
on the topic of pharmaceuticals?
Yeah, like people who take pain reliever pills. Like people get serious on those, dude.
Oh, bro.
Like they're
People
just
go
they're just
crazy on
taking
pain
them. Like they're
relievers.
taking it, and then they're just like, oh man, I don't feel good. I'm gonna just take another one. It's because the last pill that you take makes you feel like shit because you've been
Right.
taking them for so fucking long.
Pain relievers are the only one that even makes any sort of sense, though. Other things like
I like taking them for headaches, but I
shit
don't
like-
have. But I don't have headaches for like weeks on end. Like
For,
I'll
like-
take it if I have a headache.
for like depression and shit like that. Like, bro, depression, I'll tell you how to solve depression. If you're depressed, there's something going on in your life that you need to change. Seasonal depression, you live in a place that is too dark. Like Alaska has a lot of depression. I'll tell you how to fix that. Move the fuck out of the state that has fuckloads of darkness and go somewhere with a sun, like here in Texas, okay? That's how you solve seasonal depression, where you're getting depressed from not having enough sunlight. Instead of taking pills, move. How do you solve like other sorts of depression, like where you're just super sad and you don't know why? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because there's probably a lot of shit that you're lacking in your life. You haven't had a girlfriend in 10 years. Your job sucks. You do the same thing every day and never get anywhere. There's lots of things that could be going on in your life that are making you depressed that you can just change. Anytime you're depressed, it is because you need to change something. You need to fix something about your life. It's not because you need pharmaceuticals. It's not because you're just magically depressed. It's because you need to fix something about your life. Don't take pharmaceuticals, guys. Dig deep down into the root of the fucking issues that you have, no matter what your issues are, and figure out exactly what they are. Unless you have cancer or severe fucking pain or you broke your spine, you don't need pharmaceuticals. You can dig down to the problems. Why do you have anxiety? Probably because you procrastinate a lot. Probably because there's so much you need to get done that it's constantly racing through your mind and you're never doing it. Why do you have depression? Figure that out. Dig down to the root of the issue and fix it. If you have seasonal depression, move. Fucking move. Don't take pharmaceuticals
Start
and
over.
stay in your shitty town.
Start over.
Fuck. You can solve any depression just by changing things about your life, not by taking pills. And the pills probably never solve it. You probably still feel depressed. I'm sorry that my fucking cousin's coughing. He's got coronavirus, apparently. You better give him pharmaceuticals.
I need pills.
Here's some pills.
I need my pills.
Drink your pills. You're dying. Eat your pills. Eat your pills, Titus. Did you eat your pills? No, you didn't.
No, I
That's
didn't.
why you're still coughing. It couldn't be because you have a sore throat.
Matt has a sore throat. That's why he won't come down here.
Bro,
Look where I'm at.
you couldn't be coughing because of a sore throat. You have to take pills.
I need my pills
No
right now.
possible way that you could solve your sore throat. Take pills. Now,
Take them.
did you take them? Have you had your corona shot?
No, because I don't fucking need it. I'm gonna live through it.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
fuck
die.
no, bro.
Holy shit! Wait.
You just rejected the system?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. You're going to die from a sore throat.
Really?
Yeah, you're fucked.
Fuck. I need
Your
my.
sore throat will never go away without pharmaceuticals.
I just took 'em. I feel.
Take pharmaceuticals and get a shot and be gay.
I just took them and I feel the same.
Oh, and chop your penis off and be a transgender.
Ooh. No,
You forgot to do that part.
I'm not doing that though.
Also, go watch random trending TikToks and watch the news and believe everything that they say, and you'll no longer be sick.
Dude, David Goggins just died.
No, he didn't.
I believe it. I believe it because I just saw it on my phone.
Did
I'm
your
not.
phone
You know
really
what?
just say
I'm so
that?
lazy. I'm not even gonna look at the details because I'm just gonna.
believe
I'm just gonna believe it, and I'm gonna keep scrolling, and I'm not gonna go through any more details. You know what? Mr. Beast just sent me an ad through my personal email, and he told me to buy. He told me to buy at Big Baby, Big Baby Wipes, and he said that'll pay
What?
me $1,000. Yeah, I believe it. So I'm gonna click it and lose all my money because I'm lazy and I'm not gonna look through all the other details.
Bro. Okay. So
I'm buying in right now. Big Baby Wipes.
at this point, you guys are brainwashed by almost everything in this fucking world. And here's my solution, guys. Don't watch random bullshit.
Don't do it.
Don't believe your fucking doctor trying to give you pharmaceuticals.
Don't believe it.
Because it won't fix your problems.
It won't.
If you have issues, dig to the root of them and fix them yourselves.
Fix
just like a
them.
fucking caveman, like real fucking men do. And if you're a woman, do the same thing. Or if your
Do
man is allowing you to take fucking pharmaceuticals, leave him because he's a bitch. He's a fucking pussy.
He's a bitch.
He is. No man should allow
The
his woman
biggest
to sit
bitch.
there and pop pharmaceuticals, or at least doesn't try to get you off of
You
them,
know, my
'cause,
pills I
bro,
just took, I still have my cough, and it did not fix anything.
Seriously?
Yeah, it didn't
There's no
fix
way.
anything.
There's no way that the system lied to you. No way.
You know,
There's no way
I'm
they
so
lied,
brainwa-
bro.
You know, I'm so
It
brainwashed.
can't be a cough. You
I
must
think-
be diagnosed with depression or cough.
Fuck! I knew I was depressed. I saw an ad about depression, and I followed through the steps through the ad. And
The only
I
pharmacy.
have
not a-
95% of depression, and I'm gonna die in 5 years because of it.
Fuck, bro. The only actual
That's
pill.
so I'm gonna have to supply on food. I'm gonna have to buy a shelter and waste all my money, and I'm gonna have to buy
Sit in a hole away from the world.
because
Damn.
I'm scared.
Don't even dare to contribute to
And
the
I have
world.
depression, so I think that's why I'm scared. And not because of my pills, not my pills. Don't blame my pills.
Don't blame his pills. It's not the pills.
It's
Don't
not the
fuck you up.
pills.
The pills don't hurt you
I'm
at all.
fine.
Pills are good for you.
I'm fine.
Take your pills, kids. Pharmaceuticals. Put them in
Walgreens.
your Cheerios.
This is a Walgreens ad, actually. We're sponsored by Walgreens. Go get fucked up on pills.
Yeah, bro.
Only from Walgreens.
Seriously though, bro, people are getting pretty brainwashed, and it's getting worse and worse at this point. Like
People- but-
canceling people get canceled because they say the wrong thing because of how brainwashed people are. Like, I don't even need to name drop. Like, so many people get canceled these days because they say something that's against the system, and people are so brainwashed by the system that they hate them because of it. I don't believe anyone can actually get canceled.
And then outsiders
they
that
get
don't believe
canceled.
it. And then people outside of it, they don't believe it at all. They're like, you're a fucking idiot. You're bullshit. That's probably what people are saying to us right now. They're like, you're a fucking liar.
You're a liar. I
You're
need
the
to
one-
eat
you're
pills
the,
like
you're
it's
the
cereal.
one who's brainwashed. You're fucked.
You're an idiot.
Says the people who are on pills and poor and are all fucked up in every other way. Get off your pills today and feel great. Sponsored by Walgreens. Take us out of business.
The people who are telling you to take these pills that are really stupid. Like, it's insane. You know what, actually? Fuck that. I don't blame anybody except for the consumer. I only blame the consumer for not having enough fucking masculinity to say, fuck you, I'm not taking this pill because I don't believe I need it. They just say, oh, okay, I need to take this pill. Okay, yeah, $54? I can't really afford that, but
I'm going to
I'm-
go into
I'm-
debt anyway and
I'm-
buy it because I need it right now.
I'm gonna go get Medicaid, and then I'll take these pills. Uncle, Grandpa's doctor.
Oh, I need
Yeah.
to go to therapy?
No, grow a backbone and say, wait, why do I need these pills? Have the doctor explain to you why. And then when it sounds like bullshit, you say, fuck you, you eat these pills, you fucking idiot, you brainwashed fuck. You, as the consumer, are the fucking problem because you're not standing up against it and saying, you're not questioning it. You're not asking why you need to take these pills. You're just eating them like candy. In all this media, you're the issue. You are the consumer. You're the issue by just not questioning it.
Social media has been out for a really long time. And I feel like pretty sure social media was a test to see how people would respond to it. And I feel like the government and everybody that's involved around social media and stuff that is brainwashing you guys have done a really good job to figure out how to brainwash people and how to figure out
Social
how
media,
to fuck you up.
I mean, you're right, but social media is also a war, right? Because there's people like us, there's people like Elon Musk, there's people like the Tate brothers, there's people like Grant Cardone, Hermosi, all these guys who are trying to tell you
You're dumb.
these sorts
You're
of
stupid.
messages. They're trying to give you these messages. But then there's the other side who's trying to put those people in jail and take them out, and they're trying to convince you that they're wrong and that they're terrible people and human traffickers and things of that realm.
That's why people get canceled.
And right. And
Like Andrew Tate, he literally went to jail.
right, he went to fucking
He
jail.
went to jail
bro.
because he was being the realest motherfucker on the internet
Exactly.
at that time. And nobody could stop him but put him in jail for 6 months. And now I barely
Still
see,
didn't stop him.
Yeah, it still didn't
He's
stop
on
him.
Rumble, bro. He's got
Yeah.
2 million followers on Rumble now.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
I need to go check it out.
Andrew Tate's
world.
Andrew Tate's not the point here. The point is there's so many people like Andrew Tate. Like Andrew Tate's super extreme at it, but there's all kinds of people like Andrew Tate and like everyone who's getting canceled. That's them
Like
versus
Joe Rogan, he talks about a bunch of real shit.
There's them versus the system, and the system's pushing this way, and they're pushing this way, and the system
They just
fucking,
collide.
is just pulling insane shit out of their ass. Behind them, they got tanks, jail, they got guns. They'll fucking kill you, and they don't give a fuck because they're trying to push this message of, hey, be a fucking slave. Be our bitch. Believe everything we say. When I send that mask in the mail for you to screw into your fucking head, put it on and have your wife put the screws in your head so I can control you for the rest of your fucking life.
And your
Just
life will
like
be
I
so
started,
much better.
Just like I started doing when you went to fucking school. They're going to send a mask in the mail, tell you to put it in your head, and you'll never have to sleep again. And you're going to put it in your head, and you're not going to question it because you're a fucking bitch. That's what's going on. Half of them are telling you about that shit that I just said, how they're trying to control you. And the other half is the system pushing back this way. They're much stronger, but the people over here, if they can get traction, will save the fucking world. Now, what was that other thing that you said that you wanted to talk about before I started talking about pharmaceuticals?
I was going to talk about Karens.
Karens?
Yeah,
Fucking
Karens.
Karens, god damn it. They're the male version of who we're talking about, right? Or they're
Pretty
the
much.
female version of who we're talking about right now.
I don't think we need
They're
to talk
also-
about Karens. I think everybody knows that Karens are pretty retarded.
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't think
fuck.
we. I don't think we need to go.
We
into
don't
there.
need to go about. We don't need to talk about Karens. All right, guys. We had to take a quick break because Titus here has COVID, and we needed to let him cough his lungs out. We're just gonna say COVID because we know that you guys are resonated with that because you might be brainwashed. If you're not brainwashed, you know he has no COVID. But since Titus didn't want to talk about Karens, I have something to say about Karens and the male version of Karens, which is apparently Terry or something like that.
There's a bunch of names. It's like
Yeah, but
Kevin,
I don't give a fuck.
Kevin,
Today-
Chad, Alan, Terry.
I'm going to tell you how to know if you're a Karen or a Terry or whatever. If you're offended by anything in this podcast,
You're a Terry.
You're a Terry
You're
or
a
a Karen.
fucking Terry.
But I want to tell you something real quick for the Karens and Terrys. Instead of just offending you, I want to tell you something real quick. If you are offended by the things that we're saying, you need to pause for a minute and you need to really fucking analyze yourself, because if you don't believe that these things are true, that they're putting you on pharmaceuticals as a lie, that the media is fucking with your head, that you're consuming garbage, that your life is fucked because of the shit that you consume and believe and you don't question anything, then you need to analyze your whole fucking life and you need to make some fucking big changes and start thinking for yourself, because the way that you are living will not get you very far.
All you do is look at
You'll
everything
grow
on your
old.
phone.
You'll grow old. You'll be fucked. You'll die after being controlled your whole entire life. If they ever try to send this mask to you, or they drill it into your head and control you, you'll drill it into your head and you'll die a fucking loser and a little fucking robot. So if you have an issue with any of the stuff that's being said right now on a massive scale, then you need to think about what is going on in the world today, and you need to fix yourself, because there's a very high chance that you're being very manipulated, and you really need to like analyze it and fix it. If you're on pills, why? Ask yourself why you're on these pills, because you probably don't know why you're on them. And I don't mean why as in because you're depressed. I mean why as in why. Why do they have to give you pills because you're depressed? Why can't you just solve your depression? Why are you depressed? Why don't you just fix it? Why? Ask why. People don't ask why enough. Why is this happening? Why am I doing this? Why did my doctor prescribe me depression fucking pills? Why am I being manipulated into believing this? Why do I believe this? Why do I do what I do every day? Why? Just ask why. It's a very important question. Why? Why am I doing the things that I do? Why do I believe what I believe? Why? Just ask why.
Why?
I've said why 100 times during this video. It's a great question. Why? Do you ask why enough? You should be very curious. Anytime anybody tells you something, say why. People get genuinely mad at me.
Did you ever ask the doctor, why do I need to take this pill?
No, you didn't. You just said,
didn't.
okay, doctor.
I'm gonna take the
Oh, take the pill.
I'm gonna believe everything he says.
Yep. Okay, doctor, if you don't think I should drink water anymore, I'll drink soda instead. But bro, ask why. People get genuinely mad at me because of how much I ask why. Do you know how many times I've been told, you ask too many questions, don't ask why so much? Fuck you. I'll continue to ask why, even if it's something stupid that I don't really care that much about. If it didn't make enough sense to me, I'm gonna ask why 100 fucking times. Why? Why? Why do you want me to believe this? Why did you say this to me? Why did you do this? Why? Because if you're a fucking idiot and you don't know why, then I don't believe jack shit you fucking say.
Why?
And that's
Why?
another thing.
Can you tell me why?
What did you just say a second ago?
I was saying why.
Oh, bro, soda. Soda instead of water. I was thinking about this last night. People drink water.
I know
Never. People don't drink water.
Dude,
bro.
I know somebody who only drinks soda. And I ask him, why don't you drink water? And he's like, because water tastes like nothing. It tastes gross.
Oh my God, that's what I was thinking about last night. People don't drink water because it doesn't taste good.
Look what I'm drinking.
What is wrong with you? You only drink things because they're good. Your body needs water. Your body's made of fucking water. And instead, you're like, well, it doesn't taste good. Fucking A, man. Your mind is so fucked that you only drink things that taste good. You don't drink water because it's not good enough. I drink water all day. Do you think I like fucking water? No, I drink water because I know that I need it and I don't want to drink all the shit that the world is pumping out. Drink fucking water. I'm having to yell at you for not drinking enough water right now because you don't think it tastes good.
I'm talking about you,
You're a
Canyon.
fucking child. Drink water. Don't drink this shit that they're making. It's fucking pure high fructose corn syrup. It's a fucking cup of corn syrup, and you're just like, tastes better than water.
It's really
You're
good.
a fucking dickhead. You're gonna die at 27 years old, you fucking nerd. Bro, that's another thing. I don't know how long people are gonna live. They think like the average person lives to be like 80 or 90, right? The average man?
Yeah, just about.
The average man lives to
I'm
be like
wondering how
75.
people back in the day used to live until they were like 200
The
and 500.
average lifespan has gotten shorter and shorter, and I
every
wonder.
every year it gets shorter by
I
like, by like
wonder-
1%.
Okay, yeah.
I
But
think it's like
wonder-
a quarter of that percent.
I
actually.
wonder how long our generation will live. I wonder how long these recent generations will live because 20, 30 years ago, they didn't have Fruit Loops. They didn't have sodas on the level that they have now. They didn't have Prime energy drinks. They didn't have all this shit. And they still didn't live very long. 75, 80 years old isn't very long. How long are we all going to live? Because I don't think the life expectancy is going to be very high because of the amount of shit that people take into their body. Everything that we eat, McDonald's, all this shit, most of it wasn't around back 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. McDonald's might have been, but most of this shit wasn't around. People are eating like shit. People are consuming these all day. How long are we really gonna fucking live, man? Because the world is so much more unhealthy now. It really is. And I mean, gas engines weren't a thing not too long ago, not on the level that they are now. So I really wonder, what is the life expectancy of a human now? I don't think it's going to be very high. Vapes weren't a thing. Vapes are pretty recent, you know? People are smoking a lot more. I really wonder.
They're still studying vapes.
Yeah, bro, 12-year-olds used to not smoke. 12-year-olds smoke now. How long are we going to live? Probably not very long. I wouldn't doubt it if the life expectancy of a human goes down to like 50 years. It probably won't be very long because there's so much more shit, man.
They put a lot more different shit. And alcohol, they're putting like these cartridges that they're making for weed.
Yeah. Bro,
they put so many chemicals in those weed pens that you don't even know what you're taking, and people are getting dumber from it. People are so air clouded from it.
I don't think the system wants you to live past 60 years old because past 60, honestly, like you retired, you're worthless now to the system. And they've spent your whole life trying to form you to be what they want, and now you're just going to retire and be useless to them? Fuck you, die. They're mad, man. They're like, fuck, now we just got to pay this dude to chill. You think they like that? No. I don't think the system wants you to live past 60, so they'll do whatever they can to make you die a little bit fucking earlier, in my opinion. And then, you know, as you're younger, honestly, they probably want you to be a little bit dumber because God forbid you might be smart enough to say fuck the system, and you might be smart enough to not take pharmaceuticals and fuck off your whole life, and you might do something good, and maybe you'll have half a brain and stand up against the system. That won't be good for them. If everyone stood up against the system, it wouldn't be good for them. It really wouldn't. Hey, you know what? If enough people stood up, here's how I know it would work. Because, hey, when you're speeding down the fucking highway, guess what? If you're by yourself, you're getting pulled over. If there's 10, 20 people speeding with you, nobody cares. The cops don't give a fuck. Everybody in Texas speeds. Everybody in California speeds. So nobody gets pulled over because they're doing it as a group. They're a team speeding to the point where the cops start speeding. Because if you are alone, you're fucked. You're getting arrested. If it's a whole bunch of people standing up against the system, they can't do a fucking thing about it because they can't possibly do that. You're sitting there speeding with that crowd and you're like, fuck it, they can't take us all to jail. Let's all speed. Everyone knows what I'm talking about right now because everybody does this, bro. How do you think it is when you stand up against the system? They can't take us all down. They really can't.
No, they can't.
If the whole world stands up, they can't take us all out, bro. They can't. Just like they can't pull over those 30 cars that are speeding, but they can pull over one if just one person does it. So the more people that stand up, the better chances we have of not being fucked anymore. Right?
Yeah.
If everyone's speeding, everyone's fine. But if one person speeds, one person is fucked. I gotta go grab that water that I threw because I'm thirsty because I don't drink soda. Anyways,
It's actually,
if we all resist against the system, we all win. If one person resists against the system, you end up fucked.
everyone's all pissed with the prices and stuff, and the government and the president changing everything with the pricing and controlling everyone. What if we all just worked together and took over our own country? Figure something out.
I don't
Take
recommend
down-
saying that, Titus. Okay, how about this? Disclaimer, guys. Everything we're saying is not true. We don't believe anything that we're saying. It's all bullshit. It's all lies. We're just saying this because it's funny. There's actually a script right there. We asked AI to write us a script on the funniest things we could say, and this was part of it, okay? Now you can continue.
No, it's just, I don't think we should put it on the podcast.
Yeah, you're right. You're very right. I should edit that out. Anyways,
Do you know what I'm talking about, though?
I know what you're talking about, bro. People are mad. People are mad, but they're all pussies.
Did you see the video of the guy
In-
who was
in
talking?
my opinion-
Did you see the video of the guy talking in public? And he was talking about how the Democrats are going to win. And then he told, like, the whole story on, like, why we're going to win and whatnot. I got to show you it later.
Yeah, just show me later. But I genuinely think that anybody who has beliefs that could benefit other humans against the system, as in, like, people who understand the stuff we're saying right now, if you resonate with what we're saying and you can say this yourself and you have a voice that works, you have a talk box, you are kind of a fucking dickhead for not being on social media because the world needs people like you. The world needs people who are willing to stand up, who are willing to talk, who don't care if they die, who don't care if they go to jail, who are willing to stand up against the system. The world needs more of those people. And to the people who think that they could be useful in that realm and don't do a podcast or speak out about it, fuck you. You're just as worthless as everyone else because you're not even helping. You could be very fucking helpful. I genuinely feel as if it's my duty to do a fucking podcast because of the fact that I am willing to say fuck the system, and that can benefit somebody. Somebody on this podcast hopefully will stop taking pharmaceuticals and scrolling around like a dickhead because of something that I said. That's all that I want out of this. I don't care about money that comes out of this. I don't care about the views that come out of this. I don't care about the fame that comes out of this. If I wanted to be famous, I'd be like the rest of the dickhead influencers. I don't care about any of that.
We could be.
It genuinely matters that you speak up about your beliefs if you think that it can benefit people, because I know that the system doesn't benefit people. So what I say must benefit them more than the fucking system. So I genuinely believe that if you have a voice and if you have something good to say to the world, you are a fuck up for not saying it. What were you trying to say, Titus?
We should just fake all of our videos and be like everybody else on the internet and brainwash everyone.
That's
That'd
what
be
we'd do
perfect.
if we wanted to just get famous.
Yeah, exactly. We would fake
If we wanted to
everything.
just be famous little fucking pussy ass pricks.
We would tell you
we
to
would just
go
do all
buy
that.
from Mr. Beast's fake AI ad and Elon Musk and take all your money and be rich.
Seriously, like, I genuinely think there's a big difference between influencers. There's the ones who really, we already went over this. There's the ones who are with the system, and there's the ones who are saying, fuck the system. I don't know who's going to win, but I want to be a part of the other side saying, fuck them, because people need to hear it, because people are being manipulated into fucking zombies, AI, fucking nerds, and they need help. People are losing. The system is winning, and people are getting fucking destroyed. People are losing badly.
Terribly.
The human race needs fucking help. And if you can help, I hope you fucking do. If you need help, call Bennett Media. We'll fucking help you for free if you have good points that you can get across.
Or if we've helped you in any of these motivational things that we've said on the podcast.
Fuck motivational. I don't even care about motivating people. I care about
Something
motivating people
that
into
has
bettering themselves, yes.
Yeah, something that has changed their mindset and away from the shit that we have told them. Like,
I care about people opening their eyes. That's it. Open your eyes to the fucking world. If you just do that, thank you, I love you. If you get off this podcast and you don't think about the way that the world is affecting you and how you can change it and how you can start to question it, fuck you with both of my middle fingers.
4 of them. Hold them up.
And I mean, maybe the reason we feel this way might have something to do with the fact that we're both from pretty secluded small towns, you know? I grew up in a town of like a few hundred people and didn't have too much noise in my ears. But honestly, being here in San Antonio with 1.5 million people hasn't given me any more noise than that town did. I think it's just the fact that I choose to not hear it. I choose to not hear the bullshit. So I don't understand what happens to other people. Like, first of all, how do you decide to listen to them? How?
Especially when they have nothing good to say.
If it doesn't benefit
you, yeah.
Why are you listening to it? People just listen to what they hear and don't question it. And it's sad.
And pass it on.
It's really sad.
They pass it on.
And they pass it on. That's a good point. They pass it on to their kids. Oh, kids, Corona, wear your mask at school.
Like the little kids are like, well, I got the vaccine.
Bro,
and then the other little
did
kids
anyone get their kids vaccines?
Ariane did.
You're fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
Auntie, what the fuck?
What the fuck? She believes all of that.
Are you fucking kidding me, man?
Yeah, she's actually pretty brainwashed.
You're brainwashed. Okay, let's stop dogging on our aunt here. All right, guys, we're done hating on you fucking retards who are brainwashed for the day. If you got unbrainwashed from this podcast, give it a like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I genuinely hope that somebody heard something in this podcast that can help them in some way. And if you're smart and even if you're dumb, if you're able to speak against the system in any way, guys, please start a channel and please be a part of this, because if we all speed, we can't get pulled over. If one of us speeds, we can all get pulled over.
Don't speed.
No, I'm speeding metaphorically, okay? Please, guys, speed with us. Get with it. All right? If you're not going to speed with us, fuck you. Bye.